Third, lack of vision, career planning. Many people do not know what a career is. Okay, if I ask them, what is it that you want to do with your career? What is your career path? I ask them. They said, I want to work in this company for these many years. I want to make this salary. Then I want to do this degree. Then I want to work in this company. Okay, and what do you want to work as? No, I don't want to work in this company. That's it. This is the salary I want. These many years I will work. So after 10 years, what do you want to do? You say, I'll be working in another company, right? And it's very vague. If you ask them what their career plan is, they don't have one, right? Which means they have not thought about what their interests are. They have not thought about how to apply their interests in the long run, how to treat their own interests and capabilities, and what are the different opportunities that are available for them to channelize their interests. All these things, when it will come? Only when you have started thinking about it, right? Only when you have started looking for opportunities, right? Where opportunities are available, only then you will be able to apply them. And let me ask you, how many of you have a career plan? Yeah? I'm not going to ask you what your plan is. Just tell me how many of you have a career plan. 5 years from now this, 10 years from now this. Yeah. What about you? You have a vision, this is my career, this is my field of interest. You thought about it? You would have thought about it. But for many of us, the problem is that it is very vague. It's not very clear. It's not written down, right? That way we will not make progress. If you want to take a train, let's say from Chennai to Coimbatore, how many plans you make for that, right? First you will think about which train to take, you will think about what date it is, you will go to the station and book. All these things you are planning in advance. Imagine for something as important as your career, you are not focusing, you don't have a plan written down, right? And you are not thinking about it every day. How is it possible that you will grow in your career? You will just be satisfied for today. You will be just working for today, or for the end of the week, or for the end of the month. When I get the pay, I'll keep moving on. Next month, next month, and next pay, next month, and next pay, right? That's the way many people move their careers forward. And let's say now I work for 2 years, what to do next? They're thinking after 2 years, without having a very clear, sort out plan in the beginning. It is not possible for you to have a positive attitude when you have not mapped out your career, when you have not mapped out your life plan clearly, right? So first thing that you need to do is start thinking about it, right? What is it that I want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Excuse me. And when you think about it, you should not be thinking in terms of external things, like paper experience, paper certificates or remuneration. Those are side issues. But how is it I'm going to use my talents appropriately? How is it I'm going to apply those talents appropriately? Those things you need to be thinking about. Fourth reason why people have or carry a negative attitude into work is because they are seeking very quick growth and they are not seeking experience. What do I mean by experience? I do not mean paper experience. I do not mean paper certificates, right? If you will be in a company for 1 year and everything ends with 1 year, then I would suggest you leave that company. There is nothing to learn. If a guy stays in a company for 4 years, another guy stays in a company for 2 years, and both of them have learned the same amount of things, I will ask that guy, why did you stay another extra 2 years? You should have shifted to something else, right? But many of us don't even want to seek the learning and opportunities that are present in a company, right? When you enter into a place, there are so many things for you to learn. Other than the work that you do, that itself takes a lot of time to master. How does the industry work? Who are the people in this industry? How do people rise in this industry? What is the experience that they have? How long it took for them to learn whatever they have learned, right? How did they grow? How quickly did they grow? What is their career path, right? All these things you need to think about, and staying in a place for some time is necessary for you to grow to that extent, right? Let's say you work in short stints in a company, 6 months and then 6 months and 6 months. What happens is you're not moving forward, you're moving backward, right? You work in a company for 6 months, then again you enter into a different company, okay? What happens? Where you started on the previous company, you will start here, right? You would not have taken a step forward. 6 months of your life you would have wasted, right? Money will still come, but you're not moving forward in terms of knowledge, experience and learning. This is a problem, again I would attribute it to seeking external things, the form of papers and the just money or things like that. But if you're seeking real experience, you're seeking to learn and know, then you will not, consider this point. You will be serious about learning things and maturing, right? And what will be the attitude of somebody who seeks paper experience? How will he conduct himself in office? How will he conduct himself when talking with people, when dealing with customers, if his only intention is this paper experience, if he's just expecting to grow quickly? Obviously, he will not have a very positive attitude. He will not like to focus on his work because that is not his intention at all, isn't it? Fifth, personal situation, comparisons. If you have some disturbing personal situations, like if you're on a loan, your parents are not in good health, or you have a bitter or a broken relationship, right? Then obviously it will show up in work, right? When you enter into the work, you are entering into the work as a whole. Every part of you is coming into the work. Your body is coming, your mind is coming, your heart and soul, all of these things are coming into the workplace together, right? So it is possible that these things will stop you from working in an ideal way, right? So these are some of the reasons why people carry a negative attitude into the workplace. Now, the reason I mention this is, if you don't capture these reasons, if you don't understand that these things can inhibit you from growing, then it is not possible for you to bring a positive attitude. It is not possible for you to motivate yourself to learn new things, to apply these new things, to how to communicate better, how to learn a new language, how to smile and talk with people. All these things have at the root the desire that you want to learn, the desire that you want to apply what you learn. And if you don't focus on the things that matter most, rest assured, the positive attitude will not be there, right? People with a negative attitude, they don't try too hard to succeed, they don't want to, they blame others always, they make destructive relationships with people they are not doing very well. They get easily frustrated. If there is rain, they get frustrated. If there is sun outside, that time also they get frustrated. They are not creative. They do not take up new responsibilities. They like to escape from responsibility. They are not suggesting new ideas. They are inhibited to taking these, and they obviously do not rise higher.